Well, hey there, Cancer. Welcome to ZEN-TAROT. My name's Julie. We're going to do a mid-year recalibration reading for you, Cancer, kind of a check-in where you're at midway through 2025. I can't wait to get into your energy. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I am open for those. I will leave my information in the description box below. So Cancer, what has been going on with you the first half of 2025? You've really been the anchor in everyone else's storm. You have been there. This mid-year check-in is activating your first house, so identity, embodiment of you, and emotional sovereignty instead of being that anchor in everyone else's life here. So let's get right into it, Cancer. We're going to get you an Osho ZEN-TAROT card for Up in the Ether. Spirit, what has been going on for the first half of 2025 for the sign of Cancer? What's been going on for Cancer? Past lives. Look at this generational energy you have been dealing with here. Maybe down the line, your familial line has been the anchor for everyone in their lives here. It's just been passed down through the lines here to anchor people in, or to assist, or to be the helper here, or the guide in everyone's life. And the bottom of the deck, aloneness. Look at this hermit energy. It feels that way when you are the anchor. There's no one there to anchor you in or to assist you when you're stuck in the mud. So yeah, hermit energy coming through, number 9, and past lives. I want to see what that's about, because this goes down through the lines, this generational energy that you've been dealing with. It's been put all on you, maybe to balance it out. Let's see what kind of animal spirit guide is up in the ether for the sign of Cancer for this first half of 2025. I want to see what kind of animal spirit guide is going to be walking with you the last half of 2025. Animal spirit guide for the last half of 2025 for the sign of Cancer. Oh, I see all this blues. Ooh, the electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life. This always reminds me of a GE commercial. Number 24 converts to a 6. Moving on. This is moving on. Moving out of the emotional turmoil and the emotional waters here. Getting stuck in the emotions. So it's feeling like almost a toaster in the bathtub type feeling here. You're being exhilarated here. You're being reignited here. There's just this new burst of energy coming through from you here. And it has to do with you breaking free of this anchor. I'm just picturing this anchor in the sea, just carrying all the people. It's like your family, your friends, your co-workers, everyone's in that boat up above, and you are down there doing all the inner work, doing all of the deep diving here. You're the anchor to that boat. It can't get lost in the stormy seas. It's like there is Cancer down there doing their magic. But the anchor is about to get broken off. You're about to get broken off of that role that you've been put in, and you're just free floating. You're free floating now, letting things come to you, not pushing for it, not this white-knuckled grip on what's happening above or what's happening with everyone else. You've been very, very involved in everyone else's journey here. The spider spirit, make your dreams real. Look at that. The spider spirit, number 56. What does that convert to? 11, master number 11 here. So you're weaving something together, trying to bring something together here. I'm just seeing this woven work with you, like maybe with your hands. You're working with your hands, like crocheting or knitting, or with every single stitch that you are putting in there. Maybe you sew, but with every single stitch, it's like this silvery, energetic, spiritual assistance here. So you're working out your troubles, you're working out your problems. It's just every single stitch is worth it for you here. So yeah, spiders usually represent a little bit of a crossroads as well. All right, Cancer, well, let's take a look at the Everyday Witch Tarot cards. We're going to take a look at where you're at right now, mid-year 2025. Let me see the mind space of Cancer. What are you focused on right now, Cancer? What's your primary focus? The King of Wands, look at this, maybe travel plans coming in or some kind of itinerary coming in, this need, maybe this need to travel or this need to see something unfamiliar here, uncharted territories coming up here. So you're trying to chart out something that's been uncharted. That's a job. That's a job and a half, Cancer, trying to predict what's coming in without knowing what's coming in here. So yeah, it's time to trust. You got to go into the trust fall with Spirit here. Maybe that's what's been passed down to you, is trying to get in front of the problem. But in doing so, you're always looking for the problem so you can get in front of it. Ace of Pentacles. Wow, look at this. You're on some kind of goal or quest for the pentacles, for the money. Show me the money now. There's an upliftment here when it comes to your finances. You found some kind of nugget, maybe something you've been looking for, or something's popped up out of nowhere here and is assisting you. There's financial assistance here. I love that. It comes out of the blue. It comes out of nowhere. And it helps you when you're super nervous about it. It's like your nervous system has been on fire lately. You've been so anxious, so on edge here. Maybe because of finances, but something comes out of the blue. There's something found, something that was hidden that you sought out. You kind of had this blueprint, or you had this map. A treasure quest. Interesting. Tell me more about this financial out of nowhere. Ooh, look at this with the Five of Pentacles. It brings you from bankruptcy to riches here. It's just something comes in that you've been waiting for. Look at the two figures out there looking inside that beautiful, cozy, warm cottage there. It's filled with brilliance, with light, with hope, with peace here while you're out in the cold looking in. It seems like you're always on the outside looking in, but then you get to step through the door. You get to step through the threshold here. Six of Cups, soulmate energy coming through. Something is being handed to you from Spirit here. It's absolutely beautiful. It really sets you a fire here. It lights you up. It makes you feel like, okay, well, maybe I can do this, or maybe there is hope here. Look at this beautiful, beautiful handing off from Spirit right to you. It's just a direct gift from God. Happy birthday, Cancer. This is beautiful. Something's being handed to you. Something's being given to you. It could be an inheritance. It could be... But it's nothing expected. You didn't expect this. It's like the long lost uncle that left you an inheritance that you knew nothing about, but he felt compelled to do so, or she felt, or it's just something coming out of the blue that you didn't expect, maybe from a good deed or a minute that you spent with someone. You gave them your ear. You were that anchor after all. So somebody really replenishing your bank account, replenishing you in the meantime, not realizing how much you need this. This is something you need, and Spirit knows it, God knows it, and here it comes. It comes out of the blue, and just really gives you hope again. It just lights up that hope candle, that spark within you. God, do I love this. Tell me your advice toward the end of the year for Cancer. What should Cancer be focusing on right now to bring in this abundance, to bring in this feeling of peace and security and stability? What should Cancer be focused on, Spirit? What should Cancer be focused on? Six of Swords getting out of there. We had the six up here. Yes, that's the Six of Swords up here with electric eel, Spirit. And yeah, move away from the poverty mentality, from the mentality that there's not enough, or you have to bring more in, or there should be more. It's like, owing, $50,000, maybe you're $50,000 in debt, and then this $30,000 comes your way. Bam, it's just right on your doorstep here. It's handed to you here, Cancer. And instead of thinking, oh my God, it's not enough. If I only had 20,000 more, you're thinking, yes, this is the road I want to be on. I want to attract abundance. I want to attract enough money to pay off all of my debt, to get rid of that bankruptcy. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this so happily, because now I only owe 20. Like, that's much more surmountable. That's much more doable. That gives me hope. That gives me hope that things can turn around. Not only can things turn around, Cancer, they will. They will. Change is the only constant. It's the only inevitable thing, is that things will change. So if you're on top of the world right now, making a good, pretty penny at what you're doing here, you're very financially secure. Trust me, that will change. But if you are in the poorhouse feeling right now, that nothing is working out for you, that no matter how many hours you work, it's not enough to pay off that debt or pay the bills, and it just feels like hopeless. It just feels hopeless. You're just, why bother? Why bother? It's just not even going toward it. It doesn't matter here. If you're in that mentality, things will change. It will change. And you're going to be on the top of this. You're going to be in control of this. You're going to be not so anchored in the debt, but you're going to be really free, falling in the abundance here and just letting it come in. However, whatever avenue it can come in, you're going to allow it in. Don't pinch yourself off that it has to come through an inheritance, or it has to come through work, or it has to come through this avenue. You're really pinching off all the other avenues that this is going to come to you. It's going to come to you in many, many different ways. Page of Cups, look at this. It's time to express yourself. It's time to say it out loud. Say that wish out loud. Wish upon that falling star, Cancer. But say the wish out loud so Spirit can really, really get that to you. It's almost like you've been putting something out there, but it's too wishy-washy. It's like it's too solid. Again, I'm picturing, or I'm hearing in my mind, this $50,000 debt. I need $50,000. I need $50,000. Where you're blocking all the ways $100,000 can come to you, because it's not that specific amount. Just remove the specifics of it. Just remove the idea that you can control which way it's going to come in. That just really shuts all the doors for Spirit to be able to get into it. You got to move away from the poverty mentality. As the year moves on, let that fear dissolve away. Let that nervous system balance out. It's only popping up now for you to look at it. That anxiety over money, that fear over money, or I'm not going to have enough. It's only popping up right now for you to look at it, because this has gone down the generational line. Your parents worried about this. Your grandparents worried about this. Your great-grandparents worried about this. It's just something that has moved down the line here, and we all get programmed, right? We're all just little tiny babies observing and absorbing the energy around us. And if there's a fear about money stirring in the mix here of how we're going to eat, that's going to soak into your bones. It's going to be with you for life. You've got to look at that. You've got to look at that fear of that. Is that just an energy of fear, or is that reality here? Am I starving? Am I bankrupt? Am I in poverty mode right now? And if I am, I've got to recognize that so I can change that. I'm going to move away from that. I'm going to stop observing what is, and I'm going to move much more into a what could be. It's like that anchor is just so rigid. It's so rigid. It's time to be the willow tree when it comes to your finances. The oak tree is tall and strong and noble, but it's unbreakable. So you have to be a little bit more open to the way the wind is going to blow, to the way the money is going to come in. That pollen's going to come in, and it's going to be a sweet success, but it's going to come in a direction that you're not planning for, that you're not trying to itinerary out. If that makes sense. Let's take a look at your emotions. I want to take a look at your heart space. What's been going on? Where are you coming from since January of 2025? Oh, this popped up, the 6 of Wands. There's another 6. It popped up for the mind space here. Oh my God. Look at this cheering on from Spirit. Look at this accolade time for you, this receiving the rewards time for you now. It's just things are being laid at your feet. Resources, love, understanding, compassion. It's just really being laid right at your feet right now, giving you the confidence and the courage to move away from that bankruptcy or fear of bankruptcy, right? 99.9% of the things that we worry about constantly never come to pass. It's always something else. It comes through a side door. It always does. So you can't predict these things, as the tarot card reader says. Right? I just see the views clicking off right now. All right, heart space, the first 6 months of 2025. What has that brought to you emotionally, Cancer? What has that brought to you? Oh God, burdens, the 10 of Wands, as I crush that card with my own anxiety, right? It's just been really, really tough to deep breathe, or to get a grip, or to get a grasp. It's like, man, we all are working 10 jobs, whether you're physically working 10 jobs or not. You are. It's just we're compartmentalizing everything. And that's why this abundance, this hope, this exhilaration and excitement for the future gets more and more further and further away from us. It just seems like, have you ever seen those movies where, you know, they're in the desert and they've been walking, you know, 40 miles, and there's that oasis, they see it, it's right there, but then that stretch, it just gets stretched out like 100 miles to the finish line. That's what it feels like for you for 2025. Too many burdens, way too many burdens. It's time to set those down. All of these things do not belong to you either, because you've been the anchor in everyone's life. You've picked up their burdens. You've volunteered to carry them up the hill for them. It's like when you're on a hike with a group of people, and there's always the ones that can't keep up, or they can't catch their breath, and you take their backpack for them, right? You've been taking people's backpacks for a really long time, and now you're just weighed down so heavily, and they're just skipping off right to the finish line there, Cancer. It's time to give it back to them. It's time to say, okay, you caught your breath now. I'm so happy. This is why I carried your backpack for you in the first place, but I need a break. I need to rest. I need to give this back to you for a minute. Even if you have to sit on that hill with it, you got to look at your own burden here, right? So yeah, I release all the energies and emotions that are not mine. I talk about Lee Harris energy a lot, and he has this mantra that he and Devore have put together. It's just a little song, but I release all the energies and emotions that are not mine. I sing this in my head all day long when I'm at work, or when I'm in a troubled situation, or I'm feeling that anxiety rise. Sometimes I just feel it rising within me and I can't really control it. So I just start with the mantra, I release all the energies and emotions that are not mine. Tell me about these burdens that Cancer's been holding. How can Cancer lay down these burdens as we move toward the end of the year? What can Cancer do? 7 of Swords. Oh God, this is treacherous. This is treacherous territory. They don't want their stuff back. They don't want their problems back. They don't want to take on the responsibilities of their own decisions or their own actions here. So you're going to have to do this very, very sneakily, right? You're going to have to be that cat bandit in the middle of the night, slipping people's problems back under their pillow while they're sleeping. Don't let them know you're giving them back. They don't want them back. It's been too easy for you to carry those. So what's your advice, Spirit? What's your advice in the heart space, in the emotions? Independence, absolutely, absolutely. You got to gain some distance from those things that have weighed you down, from those that really, really heavy anchor. You just need some distance from it. Maybe it was a loss, or you were grieving, or you were trying to let go, or you're trying to say goodbye, and it just felt very, very painful, or it kept coming back in, reminding you of it. So sometimes we can fall into these patterns where we feel like we've escaped. The 7 of Swords is all about escaping a tricky situation, or getting out of a tricky situation. But what happens is, if we don't look at it, if we don't understand why we keep falling back into that same pattern, especially with you with past lives, you'll fall right back into it. You will fall right back into the very thing you fought so hard to escape from. So don't let that happen. Don't get sucked back down that rabbit hole by picking up someone's burden, or feeling like you can fix them, or feeling like you can change the stars for them on their behalf, because that's who you are. So it's time to just keep walking from that. Don't take on that responsibility. Don't volunteer. I can help you. I can help you, because you can. You absolutely can. But it's time to really look at what you are carrying and what you are responsible for. And that means independence. That means independently owned and operated. I give those things that are not mine back. And in the meantime, you fully take your power back. You take your abundance back. You take what is yours back. Spirit is handing you what belongs to you. Don't turn around and give it and pay it forward, right? You see this, I'm seeing this as Spirit handing you the fruits of your labor here, what you have worked so hard for. It's payday, Cancer. It's payday for you from Spirit. Don't turn around and pay that forward to the person you can't see behind you here, because that's who you are. You would be, it's almost like, I tell my mother this all the time. She's a Pisces. She would be absolutely the brokest rich person ever known on earth. She gives everything away. She turns around, Spirit gives her a gift, and she turns around and gives it to the homeless, or gives it to the needy, or gives it to the shelters here. She's a beautiful, beautiful soul. But I always feel like, can't you just accept this for you, though? Spirit is giving this to you. I have had to force her to really, really accept things, because, and say thank you, without feeling guilty. It's guilt that people have less than her, and she's just the biggest empath in the world. But I see this in your reading right now. I see that this is who you are. You would give away the shirt you're wearing here. You're just such an earth angel. You're very grounded, very, very wise. But it's time to sit in your own luxury and your own abundance for a minute, get that rejuvenation. This is all about recalibrating right now. So it's time to sit in your abundance here. Spirit, what's your advice in the heart space for Cancer? Page of Wands, look at this new adventure popping up for you as soon as you sneak away from everyone else's problems, as soon as you give them all back. I give you your burdens back here. There's freedom here. There's complete freedom here for you. There's abundance. There's happiness. There's joy. The guilt that you've been feeling for, my God, probably your whole life here, that's what they have fought. That's exactly what your ancestors have fought here, is the guilt of thriving when people are surviving here. So it's time to thrive for a minute, to get that recalibration, that reset that you need, and then you can get back into service. I mean, after all, excuse me, we are here to serve. We are. So I'm so honoring you. I bow to you, Cancer, the almighty giver. You are the giver. But just take for a minute. Just take for a minute. Spirit is giving this to you. So it's time to just let it sit and simmer and bubble up in your bank account for a minute. Don't even pay off that debt when this big abundance comes to you. Don't even pay off that debt. Just let it simmer for a minute. Let it sit there for a minute. Just let it be for a minute. Let yourself be for a minute throughout the rest of this year, and see where you are at the beginning of next year. You're going to find you're in a completely, everything has changed for you, especially financially. All right, let's look at the foundation of this. Another 6. Either you are a life path number 6 here, or you are moving in to an energy of 6 in the 2026, in the year to come here, because 6 is all about moving on. Look at you sneaking away from the party here to go get what's yours, instead of tending to everyone at the party. Do you have what you need? Can I get you a drink? Can I get you here? Sit down. You give up your chair for people. You're just very, very kind. You're very, very kind. But it's time to just sit and let someone serve you for a minute. It's time to go to your favorite restaurant and just be served. Just be served. Don't reach across to cut someone else's steak for them. Enjoy the steak. Oh God, that's so great. I love this honoring of you that is coming in from Spirit here. But yes, the 6. The 6 is all about reciprocity. You've got the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles here. 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Did I not see the 6 of Wands? I thought that I did, but no. All right, what else? What else besides this reciprocity, this real return coming to you? It's not just reciprocity. It's not just an equalization out here, Cancer. It's not just leveling the playing field here. It's you getting what you have given. You getting in your bank account every dollar you've given away. You receiving every smile, every word of wisdom, every feeling of hope that you have given. It's coming right back to you. Receive this. Receive now. Open your arms to the heavens. I open myself up to receive. I'm ready to receive. ready to receive, Spirit. Look at the Empress on the bottom of the deck. I mean, there is something really, really earthy. There's something very stabilizing about this end of the year here when it comes to your finances. There's just, are you getting a grip? Are you getting control? Are you moving on? Or there's a new idea, there's a new birth here, and beautiful, beautiful, an untethering happening. What's your advice? What's your advice for this last half of 2025 for those Cancerians that are still here, that are still resonating with this reading? What is your advice? Oh, good God, look at this with the High Priestess. Cancer, you are so gifted. You're so talented. You're extremely psychic. You're a channeler. You're a channeler at all times. You are absolutely the hermit amongst us. You are the Mother Teresa amongst us. You take care of everyone around you. You're the mother hen. You're the protective father. You're the embodiment of security. You make everyone around you feel so secure and so safe. You provide a shelter for all. It's just all are welcome. I'm seeing this building as you are the shelter, and the needy and the sick and the scared and the weak flock to you. They flock to you like you are a church, because you are. This is the church of you, the church of Cancer here. This is also a Cancer card, the High Priestess. But it's time to shut the door for a minute. Shut the door. Don't let that storm into the house any longer. It's just you've been looking at the problems to get in front of them, to fix them, to help everyone around you. And you had to get in front of it to do so. But it's time to jump to the back of the line to receive the assistance that you have been given out your whole life. And it's coming directly from God. It's coming directly from Spirit. You are being bestowed a beautiful gift of security and stability and abundance and faith. You're being bestowed the gift of faith, Cancer. Don't turn around and give that away. Don't give it away so you're filled with doubt and confusion and poverty any longer. Don't give it away. This is for you. This is for you. This is your birthday gift for you. You can't re-gift this. You can't re-gift this enlightenment, this awakening, this knowing who you really are and what you're meant to do here. You're meant to be a healer in a bigger way, in the broader perspective, in the spiritual healing realm, because that's how gifted you are. You're such a beautiful healer. Oh my God. Heal us, Cancer. But take a minute first. Go take a lunch break first. Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. There's a new adventure with the pages here. Page of Wands, Page of Swords. Younger energy coming in and revitalizing you, re-engaging you back into what you love to do here. So there's a huge offer coming for you. Some kind of big gift. Accept it. I accept. Thank you. Thank you. That's all you got to say. Just say thank you. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you liked this reading. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. Again, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Cancer, let's make this last half of the year really, really count, because you matter, and I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will definitely tune in with you soon.